In this session, we're going to carve, chisel, and cut this client's hair. She has area breakage. She has breakage in a specific area. It was caused by her yanking the rubber bands out of her ponytail. Overall, her hair is healthy. I just finished giving her a sodium hydroxide relaxer, and now we're about to go in and trim and shape her hair. Look at that breakage right there in the center. What I need you to do before I get started is give us a thumbs up, click that subscribe button, and click the bell so you'll get notified when our new videos drop. And after you finish watching this video, come visit us on our platform at beautywellnesshaircare.com. You can buy all of the tools and the products we use in our videos there. In this session, I'll be using the clippers and scissors to carve and sculpt this bob haircut. We'll start in the nape area. I'm starting in the nape area because that's where the damage occurred, right there in the center back underneath. So what we'll be doing is first using the clippers to carve and blend all of her hair to that center point where the hair is shortest. I begin by sectioning her hair. I section the hair from ear to ear, and we have two sections, the front half and the back half. And actually, these sections are more like wedges, right? It's not a straight line from ear to ear. The line is at an angle. You can see right there. And now I'm going to go in and I'm going to further subsection the hair, right? You want to make manageable sections where it's easy for you to see through the hair. And you'll understand what I mean by see through the hair as we go further into this haircut. But for now, what we're doing is we're sectioning the hair for control, and we want to see exactly where the hair damage is. We need to analyze the hair density. Her hair is super dense. The hair diameter, each individual hair strand is coarse. But overall, the health is excellent, and you can see she is a beautiful natural hair color, level 2. That's darkest brown. I'm going to begin by using the clippers to carve and chisel around the breakage in the nape. Can you see right there in the middle is the shortest part of her hair? Where I'm going to start with the clippers and I'm going to define the guideline. Now this guideline is a length guideline. It is the shortest point of her hair ever. No other area of her hair will be this short. Once we define this length guideline, then I'll drop down layers of hair and I'll use that as our template. I'll use that guideline to determine how long all the other hair will be. Does that make sense? Maybe I should say it another way. So once we define the guideline, then we make subsections and we bring the hair down. And you want to have thin sections so you can see through the hair. See, that's where we get into see-through in the hair. You want to be able to see through the hair to see the guideline. And in this situation, we're going to cut the hair from 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch longer than our established length guideline. You see, once we've established the length, then what we'll do is we'll cut all of the remaining hair around that established length. You'll see as we go further in the video. Let's look at this hair cutting elevation chart. Are you familiar with hair cutting elevation at all? Well, when you hold the hair down, one length closest to the neck or the shoulder, that's one length, that's 0 elevation. And you can see here in the chart, as you raise the hair up, you get an indication of different elevations. But when you're going for a bob with an undercut, we're always going to use a 0 degrees elevation. And perhaps if we need to blend around shortened hair, we may lift it up to a 10 degrees elevation. We go deeper into hair cutting elevations in our hair cutting masterclass. You can sign up for that on our platform at beautywellnesshaircare.com. You can also just scan the QR code that you see on the screen and we'll take you to our platform where we have products for sale. We have how-to videos on hair color and haircut, and you can sign up for our masterclasses. But let me get back to this haircut. The reason I'm using the clippers is because the clippers have the ability to chisel the hair at an angle or straight across. So I'm using the clippers to chisel these ends, the ends of her broken hair, I want to chisel them at an angle because what I'm doing is I'm blending the hair. You see right here in this section, this is what I call a see-through section. You want to make the hair sections thin enough so that when you comb them over the guideline, the length guideline, you can see exactly where you need to trim the hair. And like I said in this, we're with each successive layer, I'm cutting the hair 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch longer than the guideline. That way, I maintain as much length as possible. Now, for a non-professional, they could have gone in with scissors and simply cut straight across, but that would have eliminated a lot of length. And the whole purpose of this is to maintain as much length as possible and grow her hair out. Look how beautiful her hair is shaping up already, right? Already it's looking thicker, it's already shiny, and it looks incredibly healthy. When you have a client that wants to grow her hair out, or you yourself want to grow your hair out, here is a professional tip. You want to cut the hair short from underneath. You want to keep the shortest length underneath and let it grow out from the crown. That way you will realize real length. A lot of times clients, they want to, or individuals, they'll want to maintain their length, and the length may be in the nape area only. Like they may not really have a full head of long hair. It's only long in the nape, which gives them kind of like a shag haircut. And as long as you maintain that shape, you'll never really realize length. But because real length originates from the crown, right? It starts at the top of the head and the hair grows down. That's why in this shape up, in this hair trim, I started at the bottom underneath in the nape area. That was the shortest length of hair. And as I worked my way up in sections, I made sure the sections were thin enough so that I can see through them. I used the undercut as my guide. That way I could maintain as much length as possible. I had them drop in the before picture so you can see where the hair was shortest right there in the middle, and she had some longer pieces on the ends, and that was primarily coming from the front of her hair. And that's why I divided her hair into two sections, a front section and a back section. The back section was where most of the damage occurred, right? She had some breakage. The hair isn't damaged. She just tore and broke the hair by carelessly ripping a rubber band out from her ponytail. You can see here that I'm isolating the crown and the front fringe, the bang area, from the rest of her hair. What I'm doing is I'm going to blend the two front right and left side panels with this back section of the hair that was already been cut. I'll say that one more time. Now that we have the back section cut, carved, chiseled, now I'm going to balance the cut by bringing in the front and left side panels. And I'm going to over direct the side panels to that section of hair. I'm not going to bring it all the way back to the center, right? I'm not going to balance it out to the center. I'm going to follow the line of growth. And I'm just going to shape and blend and chisel, continuing the length line that was established when we made the first clipper cut. Look at this hair. It is beautiful. I had them freeze the frame so you can see the length, right? Coming from the crown back, the hair is longest. It's shortest from the nape down. Now I'm going to blend the front right side panel with the back section. What we're trying to do is maintain as much length as possible. That's why we did the undercut in the nape, and then we progressively let the hair get longer with each layer from 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch. Now we're over directing, and we're going to continue the length line with the shortest in the back section of her hair in the nape and longer as we move forward to the front. Now, we still haven't cut any of the crown hair or any of the fringe or bang area of her hair. Right now, we're going in and we're chiseling and we're carving and we're creating a length line. Now, when we get to the front section, I'm going to move into scissors. And I'm using scissors because I want more precision and I want to add bulk. I want to add weight to the front section of her hair. Look at the crown and fringe. Look how long it is. In this session, I'm going to use scissors. I'm going to use scissors to add precision to the haircut. I'm going to go in and I'm going to cut the hair straight across. By cutting the hair straight across, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add bulk. I'm going to add weight. When you cut textured hair straight across with scissors, what you do is you cause the hair to poof. And the front of her hair is a bit irregular. There's some, you can see right there at the ends, maybe 3 inches. There's some frizz, there's some damage on up to the crown area. You see right there in the fringe? So in order for that hair to fall naturally and to look thick and heavy, I'm going to go in with scissors for precision and to add bulk. I go deeper into the various tools we should use and when to use them on what types of hair texture in our multi-texture haircutting masterclass. I know that's a mouthful. You can learn more on our platform at beautywellnesshaircare.com. I continue cross-checking this haircut and nipping the ends, making sure that the ends are nice and neat and blunt. I'm holding the hair out at about a 10% elevation. What I'm doing is blending and blunting the ends. So this technique is going to make sure the hair has maximum movement. And I dropped in this diagram so you can see the area I'm working on is the bang area and the crown area. In the UK, they call it the fringe area. You can see me pushing the client's head. What you can't hear are my voice commands. Now, the favorite is chin down. When I'm cutting the back, when I'm cutting one length hair and I have a client with her chin down, that gives me maximum length, right? When I have her hold her head to the left or to the right, that gives me, or that ensures that her hair maintains maximum length. We go deeper into this in our multi-texture haircutting masterclass. This haircut is amazing. I wanted to include it on our YouTube channel so that everybody, my beauty school students and my professionals, they really get a good understanding of what a one length haircut is, right? One length starts from the crown. The longest hair is in the crown. The shortest hair is in the nape and the back. She's loving this look, right? We can actually send her home with her hair straight. But we're going to go in with the flat iron. We're going to use a 2-inch flat iron on 360 degrees to further smooth and polish her hair. This is right after a sodium hydroxide relaxer. I blow dried her hair using an ionic blow dryer and ceramic brushes with a keratin dropped on top. I like to finish my sodium hydroxide relaxers with a little keratin on top because when you go in with the relaxer to break the disulfide bonds, you also kill keratin strands. I finish the hair with the ionic flat iron to seal the keratin into the hair. And after I finish the flat iron, I applied the Nourishing Lipid Serum, 100% organic. Its lipids mimics our hair's natural lipids. It's lightweight, it's instantly absorbed, and it's so nutritious. Just a little bit goes a long way. It surrounds each individual hair strand and it penetrates into the hair follicles, making the hair healthier, making the hair stronger, and making the hair shinier. You can buy the Nourishing Lipid Serum on our platform at beautywellnesshaircare.com. Thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and click the bell so you'll be notified when our new videos drop. And please share our videos with your favorite hairdressers, with your favorite cosmetology student, with your sisters, and leave us a comment. We love sharing textured hair care knowledge. There's so much new information and so many new tools and products out there to help us keep our hair healthy and beautiful.